Hey everybody, I'm going to make a short video touring a few different areas on my homestead here in southeast Ecuador. As I said in my previous video, which was posted exclusively to my Telegram channel, which you should subscribe to if you want to hear me say things that would get me banned on YouTube, I quote myself, I want to make this the most based homestead in the world. So I'm continuing to do that. I have a lot of great plans. Let's take a look around. Got my cabin over here. I still have people asking me how my cabin's coming along. It's old news, guys. I finished it like 2 years ago. Because I'm in the tropics, I don't have to have everything in the same building. So over there is like the bathroom. Got a hot bathtub with a hot water heater, so I live in luxury. And then over there is kind of like this junky kitchen slash office space. I'm not going to show too much in the camera because it's a little bit cluttered. And this whole area I got fenced off so the doggies can hang out in here. Yeah, this is kind of a neat little cabin. Really a nice, beautiful carpentry that we did. All of it's tropical hardwood. Beautiful looking tropical hardwood. And then I've got, some rings that I can do pull-ups on and hammock. And my bed's not really that well made, so hopefully none of you have OCD. And I've got a nice view of the mountains over there. I got some bananas ripening up here. This whole area here, I've got a swale along the top of the hill with a bunch of fruit trees planted in the row up there. There's a whole bunch, I'm not going to name all of them. And then I have, some cement posts for dragon fruit. Down at the bottom of the basin here, there's really nice soil. I have the duck pond. They're not in it right now, I don't know why. This is the compost pile. It's really hard to actually have a pile here because the little chickens just eat everything and compost it super quickly. But these are these chicks I got the other day. Because once they grow big enough, they just fly out of here and start roaming around the land. So put the small ones in here, they're going to grow bigger and then they'll go out on their own. It's going to be great. Little puppies exploring. Got a few little chicken explorers hanging out looking for some bugs to eat. Around the pond I've got a lot of papaya trees and stuff, and the chickens actually will eat and scratch up the young papaya trees, so when I plant young ones I protect them with this mesh around it. Here all the bird friends are enjoying a cozy afternoon. Got this male duck that kind of adopted all the little ducklings, which is kind of interesting. You guys gonna go for a swim? Bananas are one of the easiest things to grow in the tropics, and you can use them for various different things, including feeding the birds. So I got a whole bunch here. This spot we cleared out with the excavator. I'm actually planning on making a duck house slash chicken house here. So that way they can go in there at night and I don't have to worry about predators. Although I haven't really lost maybe 2 little ducklings to predators, which is too many. But yeah, in the future we'll have a nice little structure here. Really beautiful looking white sapote tree. It's finally getting bigger. It's a grafted tree. It was kind of stunted for a long time, but now it's finally just, hopefully it'll fruit in like a year or so. Whole bunch of guinea pigs in here. They produce a lot of manure that I put in the fruit trees. You may know in South America they actually raise guinea pigs for meat. It's considered like a delicacy. In the United States, of course, they're just pets. But anyways, these guys produce a whole bunch of manure. Really great and useful. I just have to feed them grass. It would take me an hour to give a full tour of everything. I have like 4 hectares here, but which I guess is like 10 acres. Anyways, the whole hillside all the way down and up is filled with fruit trees. I got everything from matoa to, I got dabai, which is an olive-like fruit. There's durian, there's salak, and mangosteen, and a bunch of other stuff. Since I've been here for some years already, I already have plenty of fruit producing. For example, star fruit, black raspberry, mulberry, salak, aka snake fruit, a number of other things, and some wild fruits as well. The Mysore raspberries I have planted on a trellis just downhill from my house. They produce quite a bit of fruit, and when they get black, they're ripe. So I'm waiting for a whole bunch of them to get ripe here. Here you can see the underside of my house. Looks pretty based, right? I like it. There are some piles of lumber I got stacked ready to build a future duck house or whatever else I want to build. There's almost nothing more based than just piles of lumber. It's just satisfying to see. Oh, and back over here you can see the red leaf plants. Maybe you can't. That's castor bean, which was used for motor oil. Castor bean oil is a remedy, of course, but it was also used for motor oil and industrial machine lubricant a long time ago, before, you know, oil. So it's kind of great to have that in case, you know, the apocalypse comes tomorrow, and then you can still produce oil for various needs, or you can make diesel fuel out of it. Mexican sunflower bush looking great right there. This is not a very exciting part of my homestead, but this is the water junction. A lot of people might wonder how I have running water here. This pipe just goes up the hill, maybe to a spot that's 50 meters higher in elevation in the stream. And there's an intake and 2 tanks that act as a sediment filter, and then it comes down here, there's another sediment filter. And it's great, and it feeds really high pressure water to my house. I don't have to have any electricity or tanks or anything. Hey puppy. Yeah, her name is Eva, she's great. German Shepherd puppy. Behind me is the driveway heading out. I actually have no access to the main road for vehicles, so we have like a private road system in the community here, and it's sort of like a closed circuit, and we can bring vehicles here. There's a bridge that's wide enough for motorcycles and quads, but not for cars. So it's kind of cool. We're pretty remote. I drive here down to the river or wherever I want to go with my quad, or I can go out to the village across the bridge, but nobody can just show up here with cars. It makes it a lot safer. It's really cool. I hope you all enjoyed this video of my homestead. If you have any suggestions as to how I can make it more based, please comment below the video and let me know. I'll try to take some of your suggestions into consideration. Have a great day, and check out libertyhomesteads.com.